There we go. Okay. Hello there. Good morning. No, it's afternoon. I just woke up. It's a sleepy Sunday. Hi, guys. I just woke up from a nap. Sorry I'm late, but we is here. Oh, for the last day of Obliques. I wanted to be fresh because I was a little EP earlier, and I was like, no, I can't do last day of Obliques like this. So now I feel ready to take on, hopefully, this final challenge with all of you. Today's probably going to be a little shorter, just to walk you through again. What we do here is a little bit of everything, some anatomy, some 3D software occasionally when I get to it. Haven't gotten to it yet, but that's the plan next time. But for now, our focus is mostly learning anatomy for the human body. Animals coming soon. But we're making our way downtown through the human body once more, because I forgot a lot of stuff, and I'm going to remember it through Proko's 3D and not 3D anatomy course. I'm still waking up, sorry. So if you haven't, what I strongly suggest is obviously watch the videos on Proko's channel, do the homework on your own when you can. If you are able to, of course life comes first, but if you are able to, we're here to learn anatomy together, and I'm your accountability buddy to help you get through it. Don't learn anatomy by yourself, learn it in here. So if you have a friend, if you're trying to struggle to get through this, get the struggle bus in here, because we got notes, we got 3D models, we got everything you could possibly need to make this journey as easy as possible. So anyway, last day for Obliques. Let's take a look at what we're working on, shall we? Censored, but incoming boobs in just a second. So heads up, 3, 2, 1. So again, they're censored. But today, normally would be a gesture day, and it's going to be Natasha. Hello, gorge. How you doing? Welcome, beautiful. Today's going to be a combination of a tracing and a gesture. And you guys voted for which gesture I'm drawing today. How shall you cook me? You guys tortured me. How dare you? So every week we do a poll where I basically offer whatever gesture picture I'm going to draw, and there's a couple of options. I always suggest do all of the pictures Proko provides, but for this revisit, hello, Ebo, welcome! Man, I just gotta say, thank you for being here. It's been a while since I've had a chill Sunday. I've been kind of stressed out lately. It's been a crazy few weeks. But finally, for a month of April, we're here, we're chill, and I can slow down. I mean, there's still some crazy stuff coming up soon, but most of it is in the back behind me, so I'm not as stressed as I was last week. Sorry. Boobs. I tried to censor them for you, sorry. But you guys voted for this. If you're afraid of upset about boobs, this is your fault. But they won't stay, I promise. So I, for whatever reason, cannot share them on my page when I show it because it's on my account. So unless I'm looking at it through a different account, but it'll turn off the music. So essentially, if you want to sway me real quick and change my opinion on which picture we're drawing today, boop, you can go to the poll link right now that I just dropped and try and change my mind. You are welcome to, but I think we're locked in, but we'll see. So if you haven't voted yet, go ahead and get in there. If you did already vote, no worries, no problem, bro. We didn't draw last week because of Easter, so this is going to be me catching up and remembering all the stuff as well. So real quick, I thought we would just go downtown and look at the obliques one more time because we haven't really done that. And I happen to have a lovely 3D software app that I like very much, and it just gives us a better chance to break down the body. So, by the way, I should also ask, how is audio sounding? If it's real loud, tell me now. If I'm talking over myself or talking over audio, or you can't hear any audio, tell me now, because I just will not know. So let's dig in. There's a naked skeleton right now. Let's give it some muscles. Oh, wait. What do you remember? What did we do last? It might be what I already think it is. Oh, perfect. You remember. You elefante. Beautiful. So yeah, let's take a look at the obliques, shall we? Audio is Goog? Yay! Thank you for Goog. Awesome. I do love a good googly goog audio. So let's see. There's 3 layers of obliques that we actually should talk about. Technically, we have the main sauce on top that is the most prominent and obvious version. Hello, are you alive? Are you awake today? Do you want to work? Are you lagging? Oh no. You don't want to work? Oh, there we go. Wait a minute. She's waking up. I clicked on that like 30 seconds ago. Okay, there we go. Those are pecs. Yes. Here's your test. What muscle are you looking at? No cheating. That's not what I clicked on. Wait. Oh, my mouse is not. Oh, I see. That's interesting. Okay. Well, alignment's funky. Let's just close that and open that again. Sorry about that. Sometimes it aligns, sometimes it does not. It's nice? Oh, yay! Alrighty, fantastic. Thanks, Natasha. Appreciate you. So anyway, let me know right now if we need a refresher, and if we have questions, talk to me, because today is going to just be a mirror day. You guys are going to draw the gesture as is. If you want, though, I am going to challenge myself to try to flip the gesture, and I already did a little Proko's Skelly app preview, so there's a app that I like a lot, which is, you know, Proko Skelly app. There is no muscles on it, so it's a great way to test your knowledge of anatomy. If you haven't already gotten this far with anatomy, then, you know, you don't really know where to put stuff yet. But it gives you a great mannequin to start with, and you fill out the pieces of the muscles on top yourself. But while I'm getting our skeleton back, if there are any questions I can answer about any part of the body regarding anatomy in general, it can be about obliques, it can be about hands, it could be about anything, and I'll try my best to answer. Otherwise, go and vote one more time. You have one more chance to change my mind. There's a dude and a lady that you can pick between. Censored lady incoming and censored man incoming. Bloop, there he is. You can change my mind to make me draw this gentleman, or we can draw the lady on screen today. We're probably going to go with the lady because I think she's going to be a little bit more fun to play with as far as like angles, because this guy is just standing straight up. There's not much going on. Obliques wise, they're very wonderful. They're very handsome. But beyond that, he's just kind of standing there. She's got a lot going on. I'm not even saying this because I like to draw like curves more. Like gesture is just more fun when you have a lot of S curves and C curves to play with. And I mean, like, this guy's just a stick standing up and down. This lady's doing stuff. So I'm just more excited to draw her. But anyway, let me see. Do we have obliques? Are we live? My mouse is right here. Okay, there we go. Much better. Alrighty, that was weird. All right, so we should probably note that there's 2 kinds of obliques. Your external obliques on the surface, which go this way, up and down, up and down. You voted on the lady? Yeah, I see, I agree. Same reasons. And then we have our internal obliques, which basically go the opposite way. They go down, and they go all the way in between the love handle meet, all of this. So they basically counteract each other as protag and antag in battle. Every time you twist your body, the other one's doing something. So they work in tandem. And they don't connect directly to any bones. They connect to the tendon aponeurosis, this basically white sheet sitting on top of your abs. I basically hid this. Sitting on top is supposed to be 2 sets of sheath, but this is what's underneath. So your abs, the accordions that we, you know, curve and do our bench presses and sit-ups with, they're attached to that. So just note that when you're drawing the obliques, mainly we're looking at this. But there's a lot going on underneath that also adds to the bulk of the curve that happens down here. So when you're drawing obliques, start up here at the 5th rib, number 5, mambo number 5, and then work your way down the ladder to ribs 6, 8, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12. So all you gotta know is, oh, your arm is in the way. Dude, your handsome arm is in the way. I can't see. There we go. But just know that they interlock with the serratus up here, and they end at the junk. Normally this is covered by some, you know, underwear, but they end at the pubic symphysis right below the abs. So they go all the way down. You know, if you're lucky, we all work to see the abs, but 90% of the time you're just going to see this. These six-pack, your classic six-pack. If you are lucky enough to be blessed with the genetics of a god and you have Herculean abs, you might get another split right here and you get a 10-pack. But most of us are just gonna possibly get an 8-pack if we work our asses off one day at the gym and have the right proper diet. And then last but not least, just, you know, physique-wise, this is where all of the meat happens. Whether we're thinner or thicker around this area, this is where all of the love sits. So we can accentuate a little bit more love in this area. It's going to hang a little more, it's going to be a little more floppy and a little more soft and a little more curved. And this is just basically where gravity central sits. So anyway, with all that aside, we're going to put this gentleman away for now. But how I wanted to pose this lady, I'm not sure, because I tried, I don't know, can I show it? I'm going to try real quick to see, let me see if I can show you what I did. Because sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But, one sec, and then we'll get moving, I promise. Hope we're doing well and having a wonderful Sunday so far. How was everyone's Easter? Did we do things? Maybe we did, maybe we didn't. Let's see. Alright, let's try. I don't know if it's working. No. Nah. Alrighty. Sorry, y'all. I need a better... If you guys happen to know if there's an app that I can use that just lets me screen cap my phone screen, please let me know. I don't know why I can't do it here. There was a way to connect like your phone to your computer, but that only works on Apple, and I have an Android PC, and Apple don't talk to each other. And for whatever reason, I cannot stream on that thing very well. I've tried it before. It lags like a butt, though. All right, so here's what I got. I made the gentleman, I made the lady on the phone, and I can move her and rotate her as best I can. So, I was gonna go for this angle, because it's the best one that I got. There's a really lovely C-curve happening in the spine, which you do not get any of on this side. But again, the focus is the obliques. So if we were to go for something like this, which I'm going to try my best to not look at, I'm going to hide it. I'm just showing you up front what I'm aiming for. And then if you want to, you can try this challenge with me, or you can just do the normal thing that doesn't hurt your brain as much. And just draw what you see. But what is lovely about this pose is this is where all of the oblique action is happening, which is it's really stretched right here. And then in this corner, which you cannot see at all, would be the squash. So we get a lovely squash and stretch happening with this pose. And literally pushing it even more as she's twisting. Because again, obliques are the twisty muscles. They love it when you twist. Oh, and it makes some of the coolest poses in the world. My God, I love the obliques. So as far as going for this back angle, it probably wouldn't show the obliques as much, not to mention this ginormously beautiful foreshortened arm, which is going to suck. I'm going to try my best. But the goal is to at least get this curvy spine, some stretchy and squashy obliques, and then maybe we can talk about the armpit as well as where the hip and all of this stuff happen. We haven't gotten there yet. This is level 3 of like our lesson, because we're still in the torso. We haven't even talked about the arm and the legs, so don't even worry about that. They can stay as cylinders for now. Just draw a big old shape, and that's perfectly fine. But if you're willing to do this journey with me, I'm going to basically talk through how I'm going to piece this body together. If you have none of that anatomy knowledge yet, though, don't worry, bro. Just put in some big old shapes. Blocks and cylinders for now will do just fine. All right? So without further ado, goodbye. Oh, God. Goodbye. There we go. Come back, lovely. All right. She's going to stay on screen. This was a tracing just to show you where things sit. There we go. Sorry. YouTube, don't hate me. Alrighty. Anato bean. We have our pelvis and our rib cage, and then sitting on top of that, obliques by themselves. That's what that looks like. Okay. We love that foreshortening, don't we? Oh man, it hurts so much to talk about foreshortening my brain. I'm gonna try my best. I'm also a little scared of foreshortening, so don't worry, bro. You're not alone. Alrighty, this is now old. I took as much time as I wanted on it. For this, though, I will say also, when I'm mirroring gestures, I'm gonna not time myself. Not in the beginning, because drawing something from scratch, when you're trying to focus on what it looks like, it was the it was the wind. That's right, Natasha, thank you. Yeah, I don't know, the last few times I tried timing myself with a mirror gesture, it just doesn't end well because I'm rushing and then I'm drawing something on faulty foundation, and none of that is going to matter if I add details to something that's incorrect. So finding the form and the base shape first. Is everything in the right place? Did the arm go in the right direction? Are the thumbs and the fingers and the feet rotated correctly? Let's get that down first, and then we can lock in and time ourselves for the rest of the session. So I'm going to give myself maximum 30 minutes. We're starting at 3:30. I'm going to go till 4. And I probably won't even need all that time, but just to say, why not? Let's see. Where's my 20? This is 10. Oh, I don't have one. Well, let's make one. All right. This is seconds? I think 30. Don't be 30 hours, please. I'm going to guess this is 30. 30 hours is not what we want. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Alrighty. Give me this. Yeah. And I'm going to make sure it stays up here so we don't lose it. Nope. I don't want a screen cap. Get out of here. There we go. Yeah. Excuse me? I clicked on you. Where are you? Oh! It's already stayed. Oh, I see. Sorry. I was trying to make sure this doesn't disappear if I click on this. It stays. Very nice. Awesome. Okay, cool. So if I move around and do things in here, you're not going to leave? Okay, cool. You stay right there. I'm going to put you right... Yeah. Cool. Alrighty. Alright, everyone? Potentially 30 minutes of base gesture figuring outage. Let's set a timestamp down. We're starting at about 17, let's say 18 minutes. Alrighty. And we're just doing this one today. Nothing else after this, so I'm going to take my time. Let's say 17:55. Okie dokie. Ready, y'all? Gesture start the. Alrighty. Here we go, friends. Get your pens out, get your tools out, whatever you're using for the evening. If you're using pencil and paper, get your stuff ready. I'm only using this as a reference, but we're not going to draw what's on screen. I'm drawing something else completely different. So you do what you want to do, and I'm doing what I'm doing. Alright? Here we go. Let me get my colors ready. Yeah. I might turn Animal Crossing up just a hair because I'm probably going to be a little quieter. Just want to make sure everyone can hear me and we're not talking too soft. There we go. Alrighty. Here we go, friends. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Alrighty. So let's see. Where do I want to begin? I'm going to start with imagining it before I draw it. Let's see. Give me a big old C curve. Yeah. Her head ends here. And this is her torso, and this is her ribs. Okay. That might be too much. There we go. Because they're right next to each other. So let me see. If I were to find her shoulder line. No, she needs more space for her head. Head should be like there. Okay. I'm going to start with a big old box. Let's see. Box should be going this way. I don't want to completely box it starting because it's going to make everything a lot more rigid. Just want to find my planes. Alrighty. And as as I'm noticing it starts top, spine's gonna dip, so I'm actually gonna get rid of that. Let me start with my midline. Here's her spine, starting at here. It's gonna start to curve, and then her head comes here. So lumbar, thoracic, cervical. Let's see. This is going sideways. Okay. Lumbar's not that long. Sacrum. There we go. Okay. Now, let's get the biggest shapes in here. Just want to make sure everything's okay. I don't know why the music is not showing what I'm listening to. That's not correct at all. That's not the right song. Alright, let's start with a bean. Let's get a bean in here. Here's her butt. Here's her rib cage. And rib cage is a little longer than that. Yeah. Rib cage might even poke into the pelvis a little bit. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Pelvis is going this way. Spine's coming this way. Let me know also if you would just prefer me to mute entirely, because I tend to talk to myself while I'm figuring things out. And if I'm distracting you, just tell me and I'll turn it off. No problem. There is going to be a whole separate, at some point, version of these videos where I'm just drawing and you won't hear my voice, but that's when I have time. I don't know when that'll be, but we'll figure it out. Alright, here's where I'm getting confused. The twist. Her ribcage is facing this way. Yeah. This is her head hole, neck hole. And the front of it is this way, so this will be a little tighter. Okay. Just to not confuse myself. Oh my god, my eraser's enormous. Lackadaisical stream today. Hopefully this is nice and helpful to some of us. Okay. Where is her ribs? There's the front of it. Probably where a boob will be. From there, and this is the back of it. Sure. Kind of going out of order. Usually I start with gesture and then find bones, but I kind of need to find the bones as I go for this. So let's see. Drawing the back of a rib cage. I don't do it often, so this is a good challenge. Okay. Something for sure. We need to find the planes of her pelvis. So if her hips are going straight, it's most likely going to be like that. So if this rib cage is coming in, I'm probably going to redo a lot of this. I'm just figuring out things right now. Where are her legs? She has no legs. Let's find those. Her legs actually end at her rib cage, so they're a little bit longer. And her, it's not going in between her legs. No, she's sitting on top of them. So I'm gonna just continue that gesture. This is her legs, right there. So wait a minute. Hip would continue all the way out here, but I want to make sure I have enough space for everything. I don't know. Oh, you know what? I just realized this is half of her like thigh and then foot. There we go. Yeah, I was like, it's a long leg. It's a thick leg. So this is actually where her thigh would end, and then foot would be somewhere there. I'm not about to try drawing feet. I suck at feet. I don't like feet. I can't wait to not hate feet. Where's your head, darling? Give her some space for her neck. Give me a Loomis circle right about there. Maybe. Nothing is a yes yet, just maybe. Head's twisting straight out, so might see a little bit of that side plane of her head. Maybe a little bit. Oh boy, this is a good challenge. You guys really wanted to hurt me today. Or I wanted to hurt myself. I made it an option, it's my fault. Challenge accepted. Alrighty. Where is your ear? It's in the fourth. Let's see if I draw an upright human. Ear is in the bottom right. So I'll leave that there. Bottom right, so it'd be here. There it is. Okay. Let's see. Do I even like that? I'm not going to put any shoulders on until I like that. It's really wonky so far. I'm going to check my work real quick. Oh, Skelly. Come back out for a second, sir. Okay. I'm like, how we doing? Yeah. I definitely missed some things. Ribs would not be this low, they would be a little bit higher. There's a lot more torso than I gave her. Yeah. I wanted to try by myself though. Okay. So now I'm gonna work with reference. I'm gonna call this first draft. I don't hate it, but it's not as accurate as it could be. First draft. First comment. Alrighty. Second. I do like sometimes when I'm sleepier like this, I'm less judgmental of myself. Anybody else? Alright. Well, first of all, I was right about that C curve in that beautiful gesture. Let's just get all of that. But I was wrong about the placement of the pelvis. So let's see. Here's my bottom plane. This is going to be just me drawing with the skeleton. But now we can at least figure out where all the pieces go. And then we'll use the main picture for more information. Let's see. Chop her in half. Hi-ya. There's her legs. A little bit past that is her shoulders. And then this is all fat. And then a little bulge for some calf would be poking out there. Foot comes in here. Yeah, all of this would be glute. Okay, so we were right about that part at least. It's fine. Let me get my main angles here before I go wild with just curves, because then they don't make sense. Lumbar, thoracic. It does curve back to get to sacrum and then cervical. You. That's what I'm trying to get. Beautiful, beautiful beanage. Yeah. You guys are probably going to finish faster than me, so if you like, pop them in the Discord if you haven't yet already joined the Discord, ! Discord to join. I would be happy to take a look and see what you guys have worked on so far, because you're going to beat me, I promise you. Most of you probably will. And if you want the main picture, go and download it on Proko's website, but I'll leave it here for now. In fact, I'll just put this in a smaller place so I can still see it. You guys can still have your model to work with. Where can I put this? There we go. So I still can see it. There we go. That's enough for me. Okay. This is actually even helping me more. Cheat less. Cool. Now I can't draw exactly what I see. Very good. Okay, lumbar. Thoracic. A little bit of a curve, but it's mostly foreshortened. It's coming at us, but remember, it's curving back. Thoracic, lumbar, sacrum, cervical. C, T, L, S. Okay. Bloop, bloop, bloop. And I didn't quite find the placement of her other hand. Just forget that. That mess is hard. In the picture, it's actually going through the thigh. It doesn't work. So we'll have to adjust that. Head. Where's your head? There's your head. A little bit lower than the ribs. Highest rib, yeah. It's not quite on the floor. It's floating a little bit. There we go. There's a cylinder for her head. That's placement for gear territory. Kind of just guessing. Not really any rules or rhyme or reason to where I'm putting things, just kind of finding it as I see it. Oh my gosh, we already spent half of our time nowhere, dude. Okay, that might be a head. Alright, she's coming into focus, but I'm already can tell. I'm gonna zoom out for a second. That is way too thick. No, I didn't mean to shrink everything. Oops, sorry. There we go. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Sure. Okay. I'm gonna say maybe that's fine. I'll probably come to regret this later. Pelvis. Where the heck is it? Yeah. There's her bucket. Nice wide bucket. Okay. Can I see the side plane? She's twisting, so maybe a little bit. Just a hair. Aces should be right at the edge of the rib. Okay, I feel decent about that. Acetabulum, where the hip connects to the bone of the femur, is coming this way. Oh, Zelder, yes. There's my trochanter! The great trochanter. I do love it. I'm gonna start building the skeleton. Backwards, I know, but it does help me find everything else. I'm not going to be too detailed. I just want to find everything. I do always forget the femur, when it bends, the knee, the patella slides with your knee. So when you flex and bend your knee, it's sitting on top of your femur when it's straight, and then when you bend it, it kind of slides into place on front of it. So if your knee is straight, hyperextended knee, your patella is here. If your knee bends, it sits here. So you see? So it's going to slide from middle to like right on the edge of the tibia. So it'd be about there. Alrighty. Again, this picture, the skeleton is pretty good, but it doesn't move the joints exactly. You have to do that. Your brain has to do that. So still know what's going on. It's not going to answer all of your questions. I do miss just a good old anatomy study. Something fun about just drawing skeletons. Okay. It's coming away, so we probably see the corner edge of it. Okay. Femur to tibia. Yeah. Oh, and I always forget your fibula is on the outside, right? So if my femur is here, my fibula is going to be somewhere there. There we go. To anklage. I have way less information about ankles. I don't like feet. I know how to draw them, but I don't like them. Alrighty. Give me a wheel for now. That'll do. Give me a heel for now. Very mechanical foot. Doesn't look real at all. See the bones? Fine. It's the second skin goes on top and then there's folds and toes and I go, what the heck? Okay. Alrighty. Where the heck is your arm? I think I can say for sure I'm happy with this base skeleton. That's fine for now. But where is your arm? That's going to be fun. So foreshortened arm. Let's at least get that in before we finish this session out. Alrighty. Scapula. Let's see. Her shoulder's going back, so it's going to pinch in a little bit more. Probably. If this is the midline, it's going to be a little bit further than that because she's throwing it back. Oh yeah, baby. And this shoulder is going to be snaking through So instead of being on the edge of the wings, it's kind of sliding on the other side to push to the other edge. There's going to be a lot of fun pinching muscles happening here for Shizzle. Okay. From there, let's just find the base frame of her arm. Shoulder right there. Give me a nice long cylinder. So let's see. I don't do foreshortening very well, so this is going to be a good challenge for both of us. Give me the start, and then give me the end. I'm going to just guess. A little bit more foreshortened, a little rounder cylinder. Okay. Where is it going? She's got some hyperextension in her elbow. Like me. Don't look at my arm. So let's see. Elbow would be here. Where's the angle of the joint? There it is. No, we'll put bones in after. We'll put bones in after. Kiana, focus! Okay. Going back. I'm gonna slide her down. There's so much hand. Oh no, there's so much hand. Oh god, there's so much hand! I can't be scared of hands anymore, guys. I gotta get past this. Oh no! Alrighty. I have this picture going back because it's more elegant that way, but if she's literally... Is she... Her arm is bent? Or it's just hanging? I think it's just hanging. It's just hanging. So it's gonna be a little more hyperextended. Her elbow is going... it's this way! Right? I'll figure out all of that. Let's just find out where the heck is her elbow going. It's not here. It's not. Where is it? I have so little practice with arms. You can tell. Oh man. Well, hold up. Scapula. Where's her scapula? Where's her front of her rib cage? Right there. So, scapula comes in. There we go. Slides it back. Then we get to the acromion process. Angle of that, I'm gonna guess there. Okay, so now we have a place for the shoulder to split. It's not one muscle, it's 3 heads. Okay, from there, I almost said femur. There's not a femur in your arm, there's a humerus. Where's the angle of the humerus? Looks like that, I'm guessing. Yeah, that's her elbow. Okay, now I can kind of see the end of it. She's hyperextended. It's gonna bend a little more. Move, honey. There we go. Yeah. End with a box, not with a cylinder. Wrist is more boxy. Elbow and arm are a bit more rounded. Okay, now I know where we're ending. Cool. So from there, I can kind of find out where muscles are going. Ridge muscles connect there. There's an ulna. I'll make some more sense of this as we get to it. For now, let's just find the rough placement for everything. There's going to be some fun bending of muscle there. Ooh, we're going to see a lot more tricep than bicep. 5 minutes focused, Yana. Gosh dang it. Okay. Hand. Ew. I don't like hands. Can you tell? We must conquer our fears, though. Let's see. Hands don't have power over me. Here's what I do. Ow. Hit my elbow. It's called the scribble method. Scribble until you find something that looks correct. There we go. That might be okay. There's a thumb. Here's her... Oh no. Metatarsal. I mean, not the metatarsal, metacarpal. I always forget. Nope. Metacarpal's going the wrong way. Pinky is closer to the sky. So it'd be going this way. Oh wait, no, her thumb's up here. There we go. Scribble a thumb in there. Scribble some hands, fingers for now. General block of shape. Okay, it's a big ol' ugly, hideous mess, but there's maybe a hand. It's a little bit more sideways than I have it. I didn't mean to save. Let's try that again. I'm gonna scribble in another hand. Scribbling has gotten me pretty far. Okay. Sure. Oh boy. I have so much work to do when we get to arms. Oh boy. Alrighty. Sure. Actually, nope. Last attempt. 2 minutes. This is why we're on a timer, so I don't take 10 years to figure out hands. It's a little more foreshortened than that. It's coming at us. There's her hands. Long fingers for ladies. I mean, it's ugly, but it's there. Nope, no contour until I feel good about everything else. Alrighty. Neck. Everything else, you can tell what I'm comfortable with and what I'm not comfortable with. It's very obvious. Clean curves and lines, and then you get to the hand, it's like, what is going on? Let's see. Give her a thin neck for now. Starts thin, tapers out. But the traps fill in most of this space. Traps. Make it look thicker at the bottom than it actually is. Okay. Where's her scapula on the other side? Alright. Let's find the actual ribcage. It's just a loose sphere for now. So let's see. Side plane. I should have recorded this. Dagnabbit. I just realized I wasn't. Oh well. Edge of the ribs. Let's see. I always forget how to draw rib cages. Let's try a baby one first. Egg. And then split egg. Draw big old curves going back. There's a baby rib cage. So, let's see. That's my baby rib cage. So big boy, let's see. If I were to find the split in the front, she's probably exhaling as well to add to the bulk in her rib cage. So this is the front of the split. Start it small, and then we can augment it from there. It would curve back to get to the back of the ribcage here. Yeah. And there's my time. Oh no. No. Alrighty. Well, I'm not exactly feeling the hand, but everything else, I think we found most of her. I think we can put detail on this now. What do we think? I'm gonna save that. I'm gonna make an extra little section for notes. Alright. Now is when I bust out the timer. Because we could be here all day detailing and we don't need to do that. Ooh, Earthbound vibes. Okay, let's go. Save. I'm even gonna color this a different color so I know it's my notes. Yeah. There we go. Lock her down. Don't touch it. Cool. Base. Bay. Alright, what's wrong with this hand before we proceed? I need to figure out what's wrong with this hand. I think the angle of it is correct, but as far as the proportions, they are not. There's a lot more range in those fingies. So what I like to do sometimes when I'm not sure about things, I work in silhouette, as in block first, then find form inside. So where on earth is her hand? Big old brush that just gives me more shape. Can kind of see some fingers in there. But is her hand going up like this? No, it's curving. There's her wrist. Huh. This is not gonna match, but we'll adjust. That's why we're digital artists. We cheat. Knuckles should match. Here I come, rougher than the rest of them. Okay. Room for the fingers. We'll adjust this as we go. There's the end of metacarpal. Maybe a little bit less. Clean her up, Reno. Sorry for sirens. I hope everyone's okay. Alright. That's the side of her hand. Oh my goodness, that's loud. So sorry. Oh. Okay, that's a clean wrist. Fingers. They're probably gonna be coming at me. A little more bent than that, a little more curved, because they're relaxed. Oh, this is such good practice. I don't draw hands often, guys. I'll tell you that right now. I cheat a lot and just copy my hands. So this is the best practice I'm gonna get. Oh, I need it. Oh, I run away from hands when I can. Ugh, no. No thanks. Okay. We already decided where the fingers are. Where's her thumb? It's gonna be facing everything else. Feminine fingers are a little more curvy. Yeah. You gotta go, bye-ba! No problem. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you. Let's see if we can turn this claw into an actual hand. I don't know. It's happening. Somewhat. Yeah, that's way better than what we had. I'm gonna just... yeah, plop this in. Oh, it's so much bigger than everything else. But proportion-wise, it doesn't work. Maybe. Maybe. I don't want to shrink everything else down just to meet this hand, though. But I'm gonna have to. Maybe. Maybe. That might be a hand. That might be a hand. Give her a hand. Alrighty. Not proud of it, but it's something. Alrighty. Here we go. First of all, get out of my sight. That's not what we want. That's not the sauce. Okay. I'm going to step away and reset my eyes and also get my main timer, which is going to keep us moving a little faster. One sec. While we do that, take a breather, reset your eyes, step away from the screen. Another timer, it's over here now. I'm going to hide you. And when you hear the bell, be ready to get going. You'll hear, you'll know. Oh, thank Oh, I just realized that too also. Appreciate you, Evo. Thank you very much. Yes, we're at around 200 right now. Nobody unsubscribe, please. Just kidding, just kidding. Do whatever you want. But regardless, appreciate everybody so much. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate every single one of you. Okay. I hope I'm helping and not just talking to myself like a crazy person, but if there's things you have questions on, please let me know and I can hopefully help us break it down together. Alrighty. I'm gonna make this 65 sounds good. Can't go wrong with Celeste. We'll call this our base folder. And now we start building the scary muscles on top that are not in the skeleton, so we don't have help. Alrighty. When I come back, timer will tell us when to start. I'm gonna reset my eyeballs for about 20 seconds. Be ready in about 30 seconds. Wahoo! That was the like button. Alrighty. Also, I just realized, no, don't start. Hang on. I am actually in the wrong section. This is our gesture. We're gonna start at the skeleton timer, which gives us 10 minutes. So 10 minutes for skeleton, 10 minutes for muscle. Technically, we already have our skeleton, but I just want to finalize some things. So I'm gonna chop it in half and give us about 5 minutes for that. That should be plenty. Alrighty. 5 minutes should be plenty. Here I go. Alrighty. SA2 reference if anyone cares. Alright. Let's begin. Second round. You'll have a extra 5 more minutes for the muscles, but just for skeleton, because I already found it. This is for me mostly. If you are doing this with me, by the way, please, by all means, time yourself in a different way. Keep going. If you're working on this in another way, do it your own way. But this is what I'm doing. Alright, we're off. We're back. Okay. Bones. So let's get, actually, my gray tone. And I just want to make sure everything's in order, because it doesn't make sense to build anything on faulty bones. So, Bay, I'm going to knock you down to 50%. And I just want to clean up some things. So, rib cage looks decent, but where is my spine? Make another folder. Skeleton. Okay. Spine. Where is you? I wasted so much time talking. We already lost it. Okay. Here's the hole for a spine. Sacrum. Going to be going a little bit lower. Should be following that same color, that same line. That's why we found everything in the beginning. Works kind of like a snail shell. There's a sacrum. I also realized I'm still not recording at this point. There's no point. I missed all of the interesting stuff, so well, we lost it. Alright. Let me see. Where, oh where could my skeleton be? Big curve. Big, juicy, beautiful curve. Follow that snake. Get gets thinner and tapers as it gets closer to the neck. Let me see where we finish. About there. Should be coming back at us. This will hopefully make sense. I don't think I'm going to finish in time. No, I might need a little more time. I was too ambitious, dang it. 5 minutes is not plenty. We're going to die in the factory, guys. Alrighty. There's one. There's another. Cross sections just tell me depth. And it's starting to curve more towards this way. So actually, where's our center line? It starts up here. Nothing is perfect, but we want to get close. Alright. There's a spine. Kind of. 1 minute, no way, dude. No way, bro. This perfectionist will not be rushed, but I will try to move faster than if I wasn't timing myself. Okay, 1 minute. What do we need right now? She needs an arm. So let's find... I don't think I have enough time. Sorry, y'all. I mistimed myself. I'm gonna add 5 more minutes. Just give us the full 10 minutes. I'm sorry. This arm is killing me too, bro. Trust, Natasha. You're not alone. We're about to figure it out right now, so let's do it. Here we go. 5 more minutes. Let's try. Spine. Okay. Where the heck? Where the heck? Scapula. Okay. Ooh, boy. Don't worry, Natasha. We got this. We got this. Glenoid cavity. It's a little big. Then it comes down there. I am so proud of anybody who is doing this challenge with me, though. That is not easy. It is very easy to just sit and watch somebody and struggle with them vicariously, but it's all together in another challenge if you're doing this with me. So power to you, Natasha. Well done. It's not going to be easy the first round, maybe not even by the 30th round. It never is. But we keep trying, and we get better every day. That's all we can do. Alrighty. There's a scapula. It's going to press against the skin, and it's going to connect to, oh, the spine. The spine of the scapula. Yes, right on the edge. Comes up. There we go. I need to find that, because that's going to connect back to my acromion process up here. A little stair step. Okay. Doesn't look super obvious, but this is a twisting bone. Technically the next lesson is scapula, so we won't take too long here. We'll get to the shoulders and all that stuff next time. For now, where's the other scapula? Oh, I should have put the ribcage underneath all of this first. Wait, ribs. Pretty sure we already found them, but I just want to make sure we have a clean rib cage to work with. Just wanted to find it. Okay, this little cavity is now housing our rib cage. In our spine. Okay. There is a rib, and I'm going to mask out part of our spine because it's being hidden by most of this. Okay, now it's a little easier to see. Scapula. Alrighty. Where is her other scapula? I just want to make sure I get that in there. Pushing against the skin. It's a little thick, goes to thin. Not as big of a deal, but still there. Side profile. Okay. Oh boy, where's her arm? Oh no. We've got most of this stuff that we care about for the pelvis and the rib cage. Oh, I should put the rib cage and the pelvis in. Ah, let's find her arm. I'm gonna just draw it on the same layer. Humerus. Fudge. It's like here. Yeah. There's something that sits in front of it, but we don't have time. Start with a round shape and end with a shut up. No. Timer is so scary. Start with a cubed shape. I'm gonna just put this block in and just hope that's where it is. Yep. Okay. We get thin to thick. Yeah. Gosh dang it. Arms are not the bane of my existence, except for when they're foreshortened. Then I go, oh crap. Yuck. Yuck. Alrighty. There it is. There's a humerus. It is quite foreshortened. So it should be getting smaller as it gets closer to us. There we go. Oh no. No! Well, we're not here to be perfect. We're here to try our best. That's all. Okay. Well, technically, you should walk away, but I'm going to take these 2 minutes to analyze. Oh god! There's a twistage happening. Do I care enough to get the ulna and the oh no. No, I don't think I do. I'm gonna try to focus on this pelvis. Where is her pelvis? Give me a pelvis. 2 minutes to draw a pelvis. Can I do it? I believe, chat. We do need a pelvis in here. We can kind of get away without having legs, but we need a pelvis. Oh god. Oh god. It's a rounded shape, so yeah. Give me a bucket. Okay. Cross section for the bucket. Found it. Where's her aces points? Should be at the third. Oh, gosh. Eek! This is scary, bro. There it is. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Alrighty. Well, we tried, chat. We tried! Nothing is perfect. Nothing is perfect, but we tried. Where is the base of the bucket? There it is. It's a little wobbly, but it's there. And the cut for that, wham. There we go. Where's the other side? I'm gonna just guess. There it is. It's probably not perspectively accurate, but we just try our best. Okay. There's a pelvis, perhaps. Yeesh. Alrighty. It's crude and not my best, but we tried. It's all we can strive for. Mask out was not needed because it's going to confuse us later. There's the spine sitting in front of everything. And yep. Oh gosh. Alright, it's time for muscle. Technically, we didn't finish her arm, but we're not here to draw the arm, we're here to draw obliques. So I'm gonna do that. It's not because I'm running away. You shush. Alright. Muscle. Eesh. Alrighty. I can spell. See? There we go. Alrighty. Now we got the muscle time. So here we go. Where is her oblique? Also just realized her head's looking a little small. Oh, concerns for later. For now, ribs are going meow, 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 meow. So they get gradually lower and more angled. And then there's a couple dangly ribs. Yep. Yeah. Okay, so I need to know where those striations are because the obliques are going to follow them. When we look at the back of the obliques, they connect along these ridges. So, yeah, there's our obliques, right? Yeah, I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna put this over here. Sorry, I can't quite show you it on the same screen. It's not quite visible. It's a little more, yeah, less of a curve. There it is. If I'm following that line, there it is. Okay. All right, squish central, right up in here. Boy howdy, there's gonna be so much squishy oblique right here. Some yummy skin folds are happening right here. So give me all of this. Woo, yeah. Let's see. 1, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The last two become flank fat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So from here, juicy flank fat. Good song, good song. I don't remember anything about the back. My God, I forgot so much about the back. But I know where my obliques go. And I can look at this picture for reference. Nice long shift in those obliques right there. Stretch. And then on the other side, can't really see them, but they should be squished. Squishy. So lots and lots of flank fat. It's gonna sit a little bit on top of that pelvis. There we go. Some skin folds. And then most of this is going to be just squish against meat. Oh boy. We don't need to know about these individual shoulder muscles yet. That's for next time. But some infraspinatus is going to be happening there. It's going to be real stretched. Big old shoulder meat right there. Teres major starts up here, I think. Oh gosh, I forgot so much about the arms. Teres minor. I don't remember enough. And the supraspinatus sits up here. That's not as important. What we need to know is where my delta is. Deltoid comes about halfway down the humerus. So all of this is delt. Head 1 starts from here. Capulus, scapulus. Head 2. Head 3. If I look at it without anything, because there's a lot competing. Head 3 starts in the very back? No. Oh, I don't remember. I don't think we're going to see much of head 2 or 1, but we should at least see the third head. There it is. Okay. From there, bicep. Bicep is going to be relaxed because it's extended. Tricep is going to be very activated because it's straight arm. So tricep connects up here. I always forget where the tricep meat starts and ends. Where's the house? There's the house. There's a house tendon for your tricep. Let's see. Start with a teardrop. And the other one's going to be a little smaller. I'm not positive, I'm guessing. I'm probably wrong. Don't count me on it. Oh boy. And then all of this latissimus dorsi comes in, sits right on top of that. Creepy music. No thanks. Okay. Lat. Give me that lat. Covering the edge of my scapula. Okay. Oh dear, I don't remember a lot about the back. There's some more muscles that are like baguettes going this way, but I don't remember much. Forgot a lot of that. Let's define our, excuse me, oblique, because that's important. We need to see that. Sitting right on top. Now we can't miss it. Skin folds because of bone and skin connection. There we go. That love handle should be very prominent. Stretch the skin. Nice thing about obliques is you just don't have to worry too much about all the other stuff happening inside. It's just connecting the dots. Oh gosh, serratus is here, isn't it? It sure is. Oh no, I don't remember serratus at all. I just know that it starts at the scapula and fans out. So, yeah. There's some serratus, and it kind of follows the opposite edge. So it would start closer to the pecs and then taper out. So I'm not knowledgeable enough to make that call. I don't trust myself. I'm gonna lie to you. No, I'm not gonna try. Traps. Where are her traps? Where's C7? About there. Makes a diamond around it. So, referencing my notes. Yes. Sits on top of the scapula and then travels down. Okay. Sitting on top of all of this. Beautiful trapezius. Where's the center of the spine? About there. Where's her other scapula? We didn't quite find it. We got close though. She's pretty toned. She's not ripped, but she's toned. You would see some elevation in that trap. Alright. Find the rest of her neck there. Connect the dots. Okay. I'm not knowledgeable enough to remember the rest, but let's at least put her butt and her legs in. There's a glute hanging off that pelvis. Triangle of Venus, there it is. This is where hip action happens, so I'm not really going to worry too much about details in there. Let's just get her knee in. Okay, there would be a lateralis, a rectus femoris. Yeah, I know, thank you. Some AT band. That's not what it's called, is it? I forgot. IT band, that's what it is. Pocket muscle, where your iPhone sits in your pocket, would be very scrunched in here. So would glute med. A lot of squishy glute med. And then the tires of your butt. Yeah. Okay. This would be pushed up because of a foot. Where is the base of her hamstrings? There it is. Probably some more room for her leg meat. Some gracilis and all that good stuff. Okay, give me some calf. Where's her calf? There it is. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh, time is so fast. No way, dude. Oh. That's the timer to stop. But I don't know how to do that. Oh man, I was having fun. Gosh, this is a joy. Let's see what we have right now. It's a big old mess. It's really hard to see anything. But we're going to do one more 10-minute round to clean up some stuff because it's almost impossible to see what's going on. So I restarted the song. That's not what I meant to do. How you doing, Natasha? I hope the arm is happening. I haven't even touched it, as you can see. So let's see. Where I went astray is she has no head. There's the base of her head. Traps would be there, connecting. She has no bottom of her leg. Most of this beautiful calf would be squishing some areas, and then the foot would push up part of the glute. So there should be some squishy skin right there. And then if I wanted to detail this foot, which I'm not going to, there it is. But I really need to work on hating feet less, and it means practicing them more. So there we are. Give me a big toe. There it is. 2, 3, 4, 5. There's the rest of her foot. It's not great, but as long as you can see there's some glute happening, and it's pushed up by foot. Probably that. Alrighty. It's not my best, but we're going to do one more round. We're not done yet, folks. We're going to just do a contour round to clean up whatever I couldn't see the first time. And give her a head and finish this effing arm, bro. There should be a lot of squish happening in here. There should be some beautiful tapering of muscles happening in here. We'll get all of that juicy stuff in with one more round, and then I think I'll feel good about calling it. Okay, so we actually can make sense of what we're looking at, because right now it's just a big old mess. We have clean base, clean skeleton. What the F? So let's fix that. She's starting to feel real, though. It's just a lot going on. It's a big old mess. So let's make that a little easier to look at. Shall we? All right, 10 more minutes. One more time. One more adjustment. Keep us moving. That's the goal, okay? Alrighty. 20 seconds. Actually, I'm going to give you the full 2 minutes. 2 minutes to reset your eyes. When the timer goes, we go. And then we'll call it. Great job so far, team. Take a break. Hi, Mo. There's a monkey bear sitting on the floor. What you doing, baby girl? Come on over here, sweetie pie. Oh, big stretch. Thank you. There's a baby nuzzling my foot. You want to say hi to people on chat? You say hi to the stream? Hey. Here, I'll give you a baby break. Reset your cute little eyes with this kitty. Okay. Baby. Hi, Munch. Want to say hi? Hey. Want to say anything, Munchy? No. Hey, Mama. Yeah. Nice, sweetie pie. It's good to see you, too. You come sit with Mom? Yeah. All right, 20 seconds. Oh. Mochi break. Are you going to sit in my chair? You want to draw for me? No, she is. Mochi's going to take over. Alrighty. Here we go, fam. Let's do this. We got this, right? One more minute to adjust your eyes. Get one more sip of water if you haven't yet. Figure out where you went wrong. And if you have to start over entirely, that is up to you. I totally understand. If it just didn't happen, it didn't happen. Come on, cutie. Oh, big old rabbit feet. Can you sit there? There you go. Chill under the bed. Alrighty. I don't know why the music is not adjusting. That's not correct. But for whatever reason, you're not allowed to see what I'm listening to. You'll just have to guess. Sorry. Alrighty. Here we go, team. Last round. Woof! Alrighty. 10 more minutes. Final round. This is just cleanup and adjustment. I should define the obliques a little bit better, methinks. Yes, so let's do that. They start closer to the edge in the back and then slope up from there. So here's my obliques. All of that becomes flank fat. On this side, mostly flank fat, but there they are. And then there's a bunch of other stuff happening. There's my obliques. Do they go all the way to the spine? They do not. They stop at the ribs, which the ribs stop there. And there we go. Okay. Now we can add some more detail. Arms! Drumstick. For the most part. From thick squishy to tapered straight. Kind of just eyeballing it as I see it. Where's her elbow? We have nothing to ground this arm yet. It's just a floating thing. Joint. There it is, a joint. There would be an elbow back there. We didn't get it in, but it would be back there. Squish can only feel like squish if it's against something hard. Bicep. Tendon doesn't go all the way to the edge. There would be a straight and squish. Give me that tendon. There we go. Well, hold on. No, this muscle is relaxed. That's right. So it's not very bulbous. It's not working. So never mind. Okay. This is a big squishy to bulbous. Where's the tendon? Something like that. I'm not positive. Feel free to critique me in the comments. I don't think that's right, but that might be an arm. Okay, I've run away from it long enough. Do I want to spend 10 years figuring out her hand or her head? I think her head will be a lot faster. Let's just do that real quick. She has hair back there. I'm gonna give her a ponytail. Ear. Very lazy ear. No, that's it. That's all she gets for her head. Not much. Cheekbone. That's all she's getting. She gets no mouth. That's enough. Moving on. Hand. I feel decent about that thumb, but I could feel better about it. Fingernails tell me the angle of the hand joint. Oh dear, I'm about to embarrass myself entirely on camera. I do not draw hands well, guys. Oh, but this is how we get better at them. Oh gosh, it's a big old mess up here. Ew! Yeah, I'm not perfect. I don't draw hands well, guys. I don't like it. Ugh. Knuckle. Knuckle. Oh, Mickey Mouse knuckles. Hands are very tricky, six strings. Man, tell me about it. But this is how we get better at them. By forcing ourselves to try. Oh, but tell me now. If I lead you astray because I don't draw hands well, I don't want to lie to anybody here. So, if I get rid of this. Ugh! No! Ugh! Thing is, I think because hands are just so much more than they are as a base primitive, there's like so many primitives happening in hands. That's why they're so tricky. We'll take, oh, well, I was gonna say we'll take until 5 minutes, but we're here, so I'm done. That's the only hand we're getting! Forget that. Alrighty, let's clean up this mess. I need a contour on this lady, otherwise we don't know what we're looking at. So here we go. Golly, it's a mess, but I feel like we got somewhere here. Contour. So I can just clean up what we're looking at. Make this lighter. Make this lighter. Alright, one more pass. And then maybe if we get to 2 minutes and have some time, I'll add some shading. Oh boy. Alrighty, here we go. Give me my sharp brush. Otherwise, this is very relaxing. I hope you're enjoying yourself somewhat. Not proud of it, but it's something. A flicking motion, huh? For fingies? Yeah, like... Oh, well, that's not a good example like that. For whatever reason, my mouse did not like it when I did that. Huh. Interesting. Well, there's an elbow. I'll have to try that sometime. For now, it's been just me taking pictures and drawing contours, and that'll get me somewhat close, but it's not really doing the job. I drew the ulna the wrong way, didn't I? I mean the humerus. That's not correct. Elbow doesn't look right. There it is. All the fancy details happen at the end. There it is. Alrighty. Traps! Connect me. Online. Alrighty. Where's my deltoid? There it is. Oh dear, sorry to make you dizzy. Head 1. Head 2. And then 3. Sitting in front of everything. Bicep comes in. Cuts it off. Back of the joint. Alright. I don't hate that yet. I probably will later. Let's take a look. Alrighty, it looks a lot less impressive when we take everything else away. Where's my neck? This one actually kind of came out decent. I regret I didn't record it, but oh well. Stretch that beautiful shoulder all the way over. You can't see it, so there's going to be some lovely meat happening right here. That's what I wanted. Beautiful. Hopefully it comes in. This is what I care about. Doesn't matter what else is on this picture. This needs to be clean and pristine. Okay. No way it is, bro. Okay, Google, thank you. I will not do that. Alrighty. I sense a very strong fold. Are you playing music right now? You just said that, you silly! I did not tell you to do that. Excuse me? Hey Google, pause. I don't remember ever telling you to do that. Hilarious. Alright, I can't look at the comment right now. I heard it, but I can't look at it right now. Sorry. Where is her thigh? There it is. Wait, no. There's her thigh. No! No! Oh, oh. Okay. Calfage. Oop, nope, too thick. Oh, God. Same problem with hands. I hate feet, too. I just need to get better at the joints, the extremities. Butt. Make this a little more angled. Let it hang, let it droop like gravity. It does not defy gravity. No, no. It is not wicked indeed. There's a need. There's a... We're gonna go over time just a hair, y'all. So sorry. No! Alrighty. The goal of the timer at the end of the day is to get me moving. It did that. Am I done? No. But this probably would have taken 4 more years otherwise. If I didn't... I suck at feet. Don't take longer on it than necessary. No. Ugh. Ugh. Okay, well, that's a foot, I guess. Sure. There's a toenail. Alrighty. It's not great, but I don't hate it. Good jam. I will not ruin this for you. There's going to be a cap in there for an IT band, probably. Alright. Chat, I want to say right now, I apologize for being so nitpicky with this one, but I feel pretty decent. We landed at a good place, and I hope you guys got something from this. This was a probably longer lesson than normal, but I would be curious to see what you guys ended up with. Let me know in the comments if you guys ended up with drawing the gesture or you decided to mirror it with me, because regardless, I'm proud of you for trying. Same as me. That hand looks like a mongrel made of, like, ugh. But we tried our best, and that's all I can ask for sometimes. At the end of the day, you tried, and that's pretty damn good. There's the other cheek. Okay. We should be able to see it. Head! Oh, hair. Gravity would probably pull it down a little bit. Okay. Top of her head. I'm gonna just do one more pass for shading. You notice I didn't define her hand. She's not getting a hand, guys. She's just not. Or we'll be here for 5 more hours. But the side of the wrist, there it is. Wait, where is it? There it is. Alrighty. I feel alright about that. That's enough for me. The side of her foot, there it is. There's a little bit too many bumps happening in here. Let me make that a little bit more defined. Okay. If we hide everything, what do we get? Okay. It looks better with the skeleton in it. The second we take it away, it's like, oh no, there's no... But that's what I'm saying, y'all. The contour does not mean a thing if there's nothing inside it to make it feel real, because now we have some dimension to it. Yeah, the muscles definitely make it a little harder to look at, but that's probably just meant to show me where everything is. Okay. Wow, what a difference. What a difference. Okay. She's not getting a hand, but I'll leave that in there, just so we can see it. Shading real quick. Shading real quick. This is probably just extra at this point, but hopefully you're getting something from this. Alrighty. Where's my core shadow? There it is. Little core shadow there. Very, very soft in the spine. A lot right here. Probably a lot of juicy shadow right there. Okay, soft leg meat. Some extra shadow right for that little bump. Soft leg meat. Most of this is probably going to be in cast shadow. Okay. More cast shadow there. Foot. This is definitely in shadow, but sitting on top of that foot. Okay. Little bit. Gluteus maximus definitely has some shadow to it. right to the edge. Yeah. Maybe some glue meat so we can see it. This neck, sure. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. I'll take that. So let's just shade all this in real quick just to see if we're accurate. Give her a little bit on the side of her head. Cast shadow for shizzle right here. Lots of shadow, actually. What did a lovely human say? Oh! You'll send my On the Wild? Oh, no, not a problem at all. If you want to do it that way, that's totally fine. You're welcome to. But thank you so much. If you did the work and you want to share it, I'm happy to look at it right now, but it's just easier for me to see it on Discord, so you don't have to join. It's all good. It's just easier that way. But thank you so much for joining, I guess. Let's see. Is there anything else that needs to be done? As well as if there's any other questions I can answer off the bat right now. I don't aim to be perfect. Nobody here is. But if there's anything that I did that maybe didn't quite make sense or didn't land for somebody, or we want to take a look at the big old fancy software again that makes things a little bit easier to see, that's what I'm here for. So we can ask things in person. But anyway, I think that's a stream. Yeah! Yeah! Whip channel. I was like, wait, which one? I wasn't sure what you were referencing. Whoa, hello. She has no hand. I ran away from the hand. I'm a coward. But I feel pretty decent about leaving it there. I could clean this up until I'm blue in the face, but that's probably where I'm going to call it. Otherwise, I'll just detail all day long. I put that on the wrong layer. I love it when I do that. No! Oh, no! Alrighty. But yes, I will take a look, Natasha. Do you want me to look on stream? I can look later and I won't blast you on stream, but if you want, because sometimes people want to share their work live, I'm happy to look at it right now if you want me to. Just say yay or nay. I'll give you about 30 seconds to decide. Alrighty. Yeah, she's not getting ahead, guys. She's just not. But I feel all right about that. So for now, first attempt at doing that, if I were to say, take a little longer on this hand, what I do also have sometimes is a mirror, which is really helpful for me looking at my self in a different angle because I can't see my opposite side, so that's another one. You want me to be aggressive? No, I would never. I don't know how to do that. But I am happy to offer feedback and critiques. So yes, I will show it on stream if you want me to. I'm going to happily give you a critique if you want right now. I'm so proud of you! Well done, by the way. I think this is the first time I've seen you do any whips. I'm gonna close my door, sorry. All right, Mochi is gonna rip you apart, but I will be nice. All right, here we go. I'm so proud of you. Here we go. Whips, right? Whoa! I know you're feeling about the arm. All right, here it comes. Wow, Natasha. Wow. That's stellar work, my dear. I'm so impressed. That's hella good. That's really good. If I can just side by side it. There we go. One sec. There we go. Now we can see everything at once. Wow! And you did it with me! You did the challenge! I'm so proud of you! Yeah, this is not easy stuff that we're doing in here. It's really hard work, but I'm so, so proud of you. For one, well, let me get a sip real quick. For one, considering how much I heard you struggling about the arm, I think you did a fantastic job. It is not easy to do. And like you, I also struggle with the feet. It looks like you went for a bit of a higher angle on her, just a little bit. I really, really love the pinching of the muscles in here as well. You can definitely see the squash and stretch, which is not as obvious on mine. I was more focused on finding muscle anatomy than actually feeling the form, because it doesn't feel as real on mine. The shading, marvelous. Mwah. The one thing I will say, there could be a little bit more push and pull on the leg here. There is a lot of delicious, juicy meat happening in the arm that feels so real. It's affecting the back, but the leg kind of feels very stagnant. So there could be a little bit more of that squash and stretch happening in the curvature of the leg. And beyond that, I think the closer we get to the glutes is where we have the most attention and the most reality in the form. The closer we get to the legs, which again, as we get more comfortable with certain body parts, if we know them, we know them, we don't, we don't. You see what happened to my hand. I didn't even try. So I'm just so impressed and wowed with the cast shadow you got going on. The core shadows feel really real. There could be a little bit more reflected light happening in here. And I think this is also something I personally struggle with myself. By the by, I'm so sorry. Mom is blending in the other room. It won't be long though. There we go. There is the last thought of adding first, second, and third shadows when you're adding your forms. So primary form should be your core shadow and cast shadow, and that should be like in a solid black. Second shadow could be reflected light, which is a little bit lighter, and then third shadow, contact shadows, the parts that are touching the floor or touching another part of the body, which you nailed right here, the darkest parts of the picture. So there's so many other things that I could say, but considering all the stuff you were juggling at the time, drawing a brand new creation from imagination, mind you, and nailing the shading, it looks beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful job, Natasha. I'm so, so proud of you. I don't know how to be mean. I can't do it. But, Mochi, what do you have to say? Scathing indictment, I know. Alrighty. Unless there's anybody else that would like a review or feedback right now, I am happy to call the stream here. But so, so proud of every single one of you beans. Bam! Nice work, everybody. When we come back, we're gonna be moving on to the shoulders, which is everything that I didn't touch today because I'm so scared. I don't know anything about the shoulders. I forgot a lot of it. So we're gonna work on that next time. But for now, rest up. Have a wonderful weekend, everybody, and keep playing, keep loving, and keep dreaming. And I'll see you guys next time. Chowsers for now. Get ahead and do your Proko homework if you're able to, and we can talk about it together. Alrighty? Thanks again, Natasha, as well as all of my lurkers. Thanks for hanging out. Bye for now. Mwah.